Hello everyone, my name is Sharon, also known as Sagefira, and welcome back to my playthrough of I Was a Teenage Exocolonist, recorded live over on Twitch. Last time, Glow Season returned to Vertumna. In a moment of bravery, we investigated strange sounds during the yearly attack on the Exocolony, and in doing so, tamed our new pet, Riki Tiki the Variki. Being prepared for the attack prevented any loss of life, and a new year has dawned, full of possibilities. And here we are. Welcome back to Vertumna. It is the beginning of our 4th year on Vertumna. We are age 13 now. The last thing that we did, if we remember, we actually adopted a little pet. We got a Variki friend animal pet, which I'm actually going to add. It's a piece of gear. We can use it to improve our abilities during challenges and whatnot. Oh my god, the pet moves though? Hello, I love you. Oh my god, I can pet them! I just got an achievement for petting them. Petting pets. Oh, I love them. I love them so much. Do you follow me or do you just move around randomly? I love them. I love them. Oh, they're so cute. All right, let's go ahead and let's start off and speak to our best friend Tangent. Let's see what she has to say to us. I already spend as little time around other teenagers as possible, Tange sniffs dismissively, but now that everyone smells and is growing hair in unfortunate places, absolutely not. Her lip curls in disgust. What a cosmic joke. Hormones that encourage us to be intimate with one another while simultaneously turning us into disgusting, sweating, stinking beasts. Ugh, no thank you. I've never allowed my biology to dictate who I am. I don't intend to start now. Oh, okay. Okay, so she's gonna be quite aloof when it comes to getting to know her, but that is all right. Since it is a brand new year, I do want to talk to all of our friends and classmates and all the adults as well, just to see if they have any new dialogue. Mars, what have you got for me? Mars is frowning intently at her hollow palm, typing a new message. Oh, excuse me, Sagefira. I just have to clear something up, she says, sparing you a look. Anemone posted her answers to the Everything About You survey on the colony message board, and she said that she thinks her brother Com is the coolest person in the colony. Mars rolls her eyes. As if. Com is like one of the hottest, but he's not very sophisticated. Let's talk to our parents. Hello, Father. How are you? Hey, Sprout, your dad greets you. How are your classes going? I know it's hard to sit in a classroom while there's so much to explore, but everything in life is gonna get easier for you to take time now to learn about things. He laughs. Who knows? Maybe you'll be running the place one day. Maybe, maybe. And then our mother, Flululu. Your mom is hard at work. Are you even surprised anymore? She cares about these fields more than she cares about anything else. Let's go ahead and speak to Cal. You catch Cal at the gates to the gardens. He's carrying a big bucket of rocks. Hi, Sagefira, he exclaims. He pauses to pat your pet on the head. And hello to you too, Riki Tiki. That's right, I forgot that we named our pet Riki Tiki because they are a Variki. So they are Riki Tiki the Variki, and I think that is just funny. It was actually one of the given names. Like, we could have entered our own name, but I saw Riki Tiki the Variki and I was like, gotta have it. Gotta have it. Oh, I'm supposed to tell you there's a new park near Geoponics now, Cal says. We can run around all we want, and nobody will say we're trampling the fields. You should come play there sometime. And bring Riki Tiki, they'll love it. Oh, nice, so we have a new place to relax. Alright, and here's Dice. Dice is sulking, leaning against the outer wall of the colony with his arms crossed. Mars called me a maladapted degenerate today, he says. Then she told me she's just trying to help. Like everything would be fine if I just acted like everyone else, he scowls. Everyone thinks we're so much better than the people we left back on Earth, but they're just as close-minded and stupid. And then we have Miss Anemone. Anemone is sitting in the sports ball dugout, her feet propped up on the bench. Hey, Sagefira, what's up? Not much, just checking on everyone. And those are our fellow colonists. There are other ones as well. They're inside the buildings. But let's see what should we do? So we actually have a buff to getting physical skills because we were brave enough to tame this little guy here, Riki Tiki the Variki. So we should probably focus on continuing to get our physical skills up. Let's actually look at the notice board real quick as well. Colony food shortfall, negative 90%, low. Colony security rating, 0%, red. Current council and administration, Governor Udicott, command. Chief Administrator Seek, command. Security Chief Rhett, garrison. Chief Engineer Instance, engineering. Chief Cultivator Fululu, geoponics. Chief Steward Antecedent, quarters. And Chief Surveyor Utopia, expeditions. But yeah, I do think that I would like to... I think I'm going to get some defense training. I think it would be good to up our combat, because if we get our combat up to 33, we will get a perk. It'll also help us boost our animal skill as well. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna get some defense training, y'all. Let's do it. Anemone's big brother Calm teaches karate techniques to the class. Kicks, punches, flips, all the cool stuff. He's much more calm than Security Chief Rhett, and takes the time to connect with you instead of just relying on intimidation. You kind of wish he was the chief of security instead. Maybe one day. Rhett can't be the boss forever, right? Good point. Calm organizes your first karate tournament. Well, he doesn't call it a tournament. It's more like an exhibition to show off how far everyone has come in their training. There's informal sparring matches and feats of strength, like high kick challenges and breaking boards. Despite Calm's best intentions, Anemone is absolutely taking it like a competition. She takes her place next to you at the board-breaking station and gives you a challenging look, tossing her unruly hair over her shoulder. Is it on? Oh, it's on. You break boards until your hands are red and sore, but it's no competition. Anemone chews through those boards like they're made of soy bars. Anemone is encouraging. You're getting good. You just have to focus your power through your body more. Like, it's not just your hand doing the work, she says, slapping you on the back. How are her hands not even sore? It was close, though. It wasn't really, but it's nice that she said so. All right. So I think what we're gonna do... We actually have a really good hand here. So if we actually do this... Like, look at that. Look at it. Yeah. Not great, but it'll do. So we got +5 combat, +3 animals, +15 stress, and we lost a kudo, but that is okay. Getting those stats up. You wake to the sound of your parents arguing in hushed tones, clearly trying not to disturb you. You blink away the sleep from your eyes, eventually remembering, wait, isn't today your 13th birthday? Where are your birthday cuddles? Your parents always make a big deal about your birthday. You peek out through the privacy curtain on your bunk and listen in on their argument. You're being unreasonable, your mom says. Sagefira is a teenager now. You have to give her the opportunity to take calculated risks, or she'll start acting out. That's just what being a teenager is. Going off into the wilderness isn't a calculated risk, your dad replies. It's too dangerous. It's weird to hear your parents arguing. If they ever disagree, they sort it out quietly or go to meditation. This time they sound really upset, and it's unsettling. So, what do we say to calm down our parents? So our mom believes that our mom believes that letting us explore the wilderness is best because at least we'll be supervised or whatever. Because telling us to not do it will be more dangerous. And our father's like, no, she shouldn't go at all. Because as a reminder, if I remember correctly, our mother used to be a soldier, and our father has always been kind of a more bookish type. So that's why they have this this difference of beliefs. So I agree with our mom, honestly, because thinking about myself as a teenager, when I was a teenager, I didn't think I was rebellious, but I absolutely was. Like when I was told not to do something, it made me want to do it all the more. So I think it's really important to allow a teenager to explore so that there's no major rebellion. What do we say? I think I should. The danger isn't, or you don't need to. Evie says, it sounds like your mom is right. My proof is that you've already been out there. Yes, but they don't know we've been out there. remember, we found a way to sneak out into the wilderness and we survived, but our parents don't know that. So, like, that can't be an argument. We can't tell them, oh, it's not that bad. Like, so I'm not gonna say the danger isn't, like, because I feel like that's gonna be like, the danger isn't so bad out there, but then they'll get mad that we've been out there before. So I feel like it should be, I think I should. I'm going to speak as my own person and say, Mom, Dad, I think I should. They glance at you. Your mom holds up her hand to silence you and goes right back to talking. So basically, it feels like it didn't matter what we chose there, but whatever. I wanted to make a character choice in case it did matter. Geranium, she grates. You've said yourself that we need every person out there surveying for edible native plants. You're even going yourself. Why not our daughter? Your dad flails his hands helplessly. Because, Flulu, she's our daughter. It's our responsibility to keep her safe. You're not keeping anyone safe by coddling her, your mom almost shouts, and your dad flinches in shock. Sagefira's survival depends on her understanding this planet we're living on, so you're not doing her or the colony any favors by pretending like that's not the case. Won't you two just shut up? I can take care of myself or stay quiet. Am I brave enough to tell them I can take care of myself? I feel like that's a terrible decision to say that right now while my parents are arguing with each other. I think I'm gonna stay quiet. No. Oh, should I be brave? I'm not brave, but Sagefira in the game is brave. Mom, Dad, I can take care of myself. You're brave, but you aren't stupid. You assure them that you'll stay out of trouble. Your dad's shoulders sag as he shakes his head. You barely even know what's out there, kiddo, he mutters. If only they knew. If only they knew we've been exploring the outside world for the past 2 years. Your mom's fierce expression softens. Hey, Sagefira. Sorry, it's your birthday today, and here we are arguing like a pair of assholes. Happy birthday. They both give you a big hug. We meant to order up from the canteen and have your usual birthday breakfast, but we got to talking about how Utopia's opened up positions and expeditions for kids 13 and older, and, well, that's you now. I suppose we'll have to let you spread your wings someday, your dad relents. I just feel better knowing you were safe inside the colony walls. He gives your mom a faint smile. We decided early on to let you choose your own path in life, so if you want to join expeditions, we're behind you. Just be safe. Yeah, so now we can legally go out and explore. Because this entire time we have been doing it secretively. Now we can do it, like, legitimately. Alright. So, unfortunately, we actually can't really do anything because our stress is already maxed out at 100, so we actually have to spend this month resting regardless. But we can at least, you know, see what the new dialogue is with our father and then figure out where we want to rest. You find your dad comparing some plant samples. When he sees you, he puts down the test tubes and gives you a big hug. Kiddo, he exclaims, then kneels down to look you in the eye. I've been thinking. I want to say I'm sorry your mom and I were arguing on your birthday. We disagree sometimes, just like every couple. But it's unfair that you had to see how the sausage gets made. Sausage! Like sausage, but made of soy. Because, if I remember correctly, when we were on the spaceship, all of our food was basically made of soy, so I think that's why soy gets referenced so much. I was really upset. Your dad's face falls. I know. I'm sorry, Gooseberry. Here, I hear the depot's open now. Go get yourself a piece of candy or something. On me. We literally just scammed our father out of 3 kudos, which is the money. Because we had persuasion, we just scammed him out of money. Are we terrible people? I don't know. Your mom and I talked it out, he continues. We're both just really putting our everything into the farm right now, and it's making us kind of snappy. You don't have to worry about it, okay? He squeezes you in a hug. If you want to join Utopia's exploration team, just be careful. It's dangerous out there. It really is. It really is. Alright, so that being said, I do want to just check really quick. Now we can go out here. So we can't do this because we're stressed out, but... So we have choices to explore nearby or survey the plains. So I'm definitely gonna check that out, once we rest for this month. So let's go ahead and rest up, get our stress down. So what I would like to check out is I want to check out the new relaxation option we have, which is to relax in the park. I'm sure this will be really, really nice, real relaxing. You and Cal walk through the park, a special place set aside for growing ornamental plants from Earth. It was grown from a precious seed bank, preserved for over 20 years aboard the Stratospheric before your mother started planting them here on Vertumna. Almost nothing here is grown for food, though many of them are technically edible. It's so green here, Cal says, stopping to smell a bush of fist-sized red flowers with velvety petals. Wow, they smell so sweet. Oh, did he stop to smell the roses? Cute. It's so peaceful. Cal breathes deep, a funny smile on his face. It really is. This is one of my favorite places in the whole colony. You can really feel the love in every plant. One pretty white flower in particular is flourishing here. The Astrantia, your mother's favorite. It seems to be growing faster than even native plants do, covering the paths and bluffs with tiny white stars. You practically have to push clumps of it aside in some places just to make sure you don't crush anything. Good thing it's beautiful. Hey, Sagefira, can I get your help with something in the barn? Cal asks. You excuse yourself from planting and follow Cal. Oh my gosh, are we gonna... As a reminder, Cal, captured a small animal and has been taking care of it in secret, and we found out and we decided to help him keep the secret. Are we gonna go help him with that animal, maybe? Something's wrong with Socks, Cal says, closing the door behind you. She won't eat and she cries all the time. You look into Socks' crate. She's almost too big for it now, even curled up in a ball. She raises her head and peeps miserably at you, then curls even tighter, her bulbous antenna drooping. She looks paler, right? Cal says, coming up beside you, and she's always sleepy and cold. I don't know what to do. She won't eat leaves anymore or anything else I bring her. Potatoes, corn, wheat, beans, she just chews them and spits them out. He points to the lid of the box. She's been chewing on her box, too, he says. I'm worried she's gonna chew her way out and escape while I'm not here. Cal rubs Socks under her chin, but she barely responds to his touch. You've been outside the walls, right, Sagefira? Have you ever seen any animals like Socks? Full grown? What do they eat? What does Socks look like? So this is Socks. Kind of looks like a little bunny worm, kind of? Bunny worm? Is that a good way to put it? But, we haven't seen them, but... I'll look next time I'm surveying. I'm actually going out next month, Cal. I'll go check it out next month. Thank you, Sagefira, Cal says, sighing as he closes the box. I'm really worried. And now we get to relax. Ooh, we can finally get rid of this one. Cause I don't particularly like that card, because it's frustrating, because it sets all cards to be a 1, and I feel like that's kind of frustrating. Yeah, I'm gonna forget playing sports ball, because it's quite the frustrating card to play with, so we're gonna forget that. And now we are all relaxed. Look how happy we are. Welcome to Late Quiet. Alright, so let's go and check. Do we have any other new dialogue around? Mars has set up her holoscreen to reflect her face, and she's swatching various eyeshadows on her forearm. Just because we're out here struggling to survive in this musty armpit of space doesn't mean we can't enjoy ourselves a little. She gestures to her eyeshadow palette. If I have the kudos to print luxury goods, why shouldn't I? Valid, I guess. Hey Mom, how you doing? Your mom is using this quiet time to plan this year's crop layout. It's important to rotate the crops to ensure something about nitrogen replenishment. She doesn't explain it very well. Hi, Dad. Your dad is up to his elbows in rich brown dirt. You've rarely seen him happier. Hey, Gooseberry, he says, scrunching his nose at you instead of waving. Here to give your old man a hand? I could use one. Yeah, Dad, I'd love to help you with the animals. Your dad is helping 2 bristle slugs who've gotten tangled on each other while, well, maybe they were wrestling. Your dad doesn't want to go into the details! They got tangled together while wrestling. That's what they call it nowadays. Wrestling. So we got a card, helping an animal. We get +1 to strength challenges, and it has a gem on it. Very cool, very cool. He hefts up the larger one, and you carefully pull apart their bristling spikes, being careful not to get jabbed yourself. 10 minutes later, they're back at it again. Your dad shrugs. The heart wants what it wants, I guess. Nice, and then we got +3 to animals from that, so that's nice. Got a nice buff to our animal skill. Excellent. Hey, Dice, what's up? Dice is fiddling with the toggles on his jacket, watching the comings and goings of expeditions. I want to go with them, he mumbles, but, like, not with them, you know? Like, I want to be alone in the wilderness a while. A little smile plays across the corner of his lips. It sounds nice. Aw, Dice. Anemone. 20, 21, 22, Anemone counts, bouncing a sports ball on her knee. 24, 25, 26. Oh, hey, Sagefira. She tucks the sports ball under her elbow and smiles at you. What's up? Not much, just wanted to check on you. And then we've got the lovely Tangent. And this is the same dialogue about hormones and being a teenager. All right, so I think we pretty much decided we're gonna go outside and explore. So I think we'll go ahead and do that. So what are our options here? Let's look at the map first of all. So far we've only ever explored nearby, which is the green area in the center. I would like to explore some of the other areas at some point, and I think we have the option to do that now. Survey the plains, yeah. So let's see. We can explore nearby, get bravery, perception, and friendship with Dice. Or we can do survey the plains, get 3 perception, 1 animal, and friendship with Dice. I wonder, are we still able to sneak out using this? No, so this is closed off so this pipe right here is how we used to sneak out of the colony. All right, let's go ahead and head on out. We're gonna go survey the plains because that's a brand new area. It'll give us lots of perception, and it'll let us get some animal skill. Here we go. Loading screen as we explore a whole new world.